Why do many individuals make a living by uploading videos to YouTube? The explanation is most likely because it makes more money than we expect. However, is it possible to give away so much money without hurting your pockets? This video is about how does Mrbeast give away so much money. But before we dig down deep, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to get updated whenever a new video is published. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Who is Mrbeast? Best known throughout the internet as Mrbeast, Jimmy Donaldson, born on May 7th, 1998, is not just your typical American YouTuber, entrepreneur, and giver. He's become recognized for pioneering a new sort of YouTube video strategy that focuses on expensive stunts. He is indeed the co-creator of Team Trees, a pledge drive that raised over $72 million for the Arbor Day Foundation. Night Media, a Dallas-based executive company, is in charge of him. Donaldson began making videos on YouTube under the pseudonym Mrbeast 6000 in early 2012 when he was just 13 years old. His first content ranged from Let's Play recordings analyzing the number of other YouTubers. He became a web phenomenon in 2017 following his tallying to 1,000 videos, received a large amount of views in just a few days, and has since grown increasingly mainstream, with each of his videos receiving a large number of views. What does Mrbeast do? And it is because of this that we decided to look into Mrbeast's life. Mrbeast is considered to be among the most noteworthy philanthropists according to research in the YouTuber's life. Not only did he continue to create a new style in the video streaming platform, but his antics also drew everybody's interest. The young man is the founder of Team Trees, a group dedicated to raising funds for Nebraska-based nonprofit preservation and academic institutions. Altogether, the group has generated over $21 million and participated in working for a better good. Mrbeast rise to stardom. His fan base started to establish when all these recordings stayed obscure. He was capable of growing his audience from a few hundred to thousands or even millions in just a few days. Donaldson achieved a total of 36.18 million followers on the platform around March of 2020. Mrbeast is recognized for delivering eye-catching antics on his channel in terms of content. Primarily online, he could be seen contributing hundreds of dollars to various people. Twitch is a popular gaming site where avid gamers can broadcast their gameplay on a real-time basis. Jimmy recorded a video of himself counting his cash in January 2017. The video took him more than 24 hours to make, but thanks to editing, the video speedily allowed viewers to skip ahead to the end. The same year, Mrbeast released another video in which he tallied over $200,000. As per the YouTuber, completing his endeavor took him more than 55 hours. However, he had to reduce the uploading video limit due to YouTube regulations and norms. His videos could be regarded as containing significant quantities of cash. The YouTuber has either been giving these massive quantities of money, awarding them as prizes, or giving them away to anonymous people online and in real life. All of this may make you wonder how Mrbeast generates money. We had the very same question as you. So you're not alone. Mrbeast assisting others financially. Everything began when offers from a firm named Quid started pouring in. YouTube videos that cost $10,000 were provided through promoted partnerships. And it is at this point Mrbeast distributed the entire sum to various individuals, including homeless folks, Twitch game casters, families, colleagues, and a few of his followers. Mrbeast traveled across the town at one point, donating $100 to people who are homeless. His goal was always to give as many homeless individuals as he could encounter. Jimmy Donaldson made a YouTube video in which he discusses how giving his earnings is an essential aspect of his humanitarian career. That's when he recognized that he had a natural affinity for helping others and chose to pursue it. He did, however, notice something else. As his contributions increased, so did his channel. As a result, people began to donate in more extensive and more expensive ways. In just 7 days, his channel increased tremendously, with over 10 million hits. Mrbeast has been dubbed YouTube's biggest philanthropist, with each YouTube clip yielding another even higher return on investment. How does Mrbeast make his money exactly? YouTube content producers rely primarily on brand arrangements from corporations like Quid, Honey, and AdSense to make money. Jimmy Donaldson outlines the nature of the connection with all these businesses and how this is a give-and-take situation. Given Mrbeast's exploits, it's logical to conclude that he earns a considerable portion from just one company. It all produces a closed cycle in which Mrbeast relies on giving away what he makes to pique the curiosity of various sponsors and generate viral videos. He only does it so he may earn more money, which he then contributes. The channel has been steadily expanding. In addition, Mrbeast is currently regarded as being one of YouTube's most famous video creators. Mrbeast has given away almost $1 million for the last 2 years. This reinforces the notion that his monetization strategy is distinctive and inventive in his profession. Here are the primary sources for anyone curious about how Mrbeast got so much money. Mrbeast merchandise. Mrbeast recordings have achieved the milestones of 30 million subscribers and much more than 20 million viewings. He's pitching to a large audience and he's looking for people to help him promote products while still performing his philanthropic commitments. YouTubers frequently manufacture unique products as part of their advertising methods, owing to their enormous success and valuable source of cash. The strategy has shown to be highly effective in terms of maintaining the audience while also giving them increased incentive schemes for items. Mrbeast pursued a similar approach and was successful. However, estimating the amount of cash he generates only through his stuff is complicated. AdSense income. Mrbeast and his videos have received over 20 million viewers and 30 million followers since their debut. He has much more reasons to concentrate on commercials on his station. As a result, he chose ad-friendly content, which allowed him to earn a significant amount of money simply from the commercials that the platform puts on his content. However, there is no accurate number, but based on our best guess, the amount might be around $500,000 every month. However, it depends on time because businesses usually focus primarily on developing commercials and distributing them via viral content during the holidays. Mrbeast's annual income from YouTube has indeed been consistently rising, and so has his expenditures. The factors mentioned earlier also bring in the big dollars, boosting Jimmy Donaldson's net worth and earnings. Mrbeast, on the other hand, is preoccupied with the notion that he can assist others. To him, putting a smile on some other people's faces is far more essential than making money. This mainly highlights his efforts as a philanthropist and an environmentalist committed to living life responsibly. Is there something you can learn from Mrbeast? Mrbeast has not always been like this. Yeah, I know. He somehow doesn't come from a wealthy family or have a significant inheritance from nowhere. He achieved success as a result of his ongoing hard work and unique attitude. He focused his efforts on what he believed would help him get views, and he stayed true to his plan. To summarize, those who are not born wealthy must dedicate themselves to their profession in order to take advantage of possibilities and advance their careers. How can you be like Mrbeast? When you reflect carefully on Mrbeast's efforts, you'll see a bunch of different content. Take, for instance, his video in which he flips the fidget spinners non-stop for 24 hours, or when he waits an hour for paint to dry. On his YouTube account, he has yet another video in which he reads the entire dictionary in one session. In a nutshell, how good you are about something is not relevant. There has always been stuff that you are unaware of. As a result, you must devote work and attention to studying and bettering yourself. He was once unable to purchase a microphone due to lack of funds. However, there came a moment when he was handsomely compensated, so he put aside the money he earned until he knew what he needed to invest it in. The importance of assisting other people is one of the most significant things you can learn from Mrbeast and his staff. It doesn't matter if it's family, friends, or complete strangers. Jimmy Donaldson's kindness drew the attention of multitudes of individuals around the globe. It gained attention, enabling him to advance in his job by doing something he was enthusiastic about. What counts ultimately is just how much fun a person had during the process. Mrbeast earns a substantial sum of money, which he invests primarily in those in need. The practice of sharing enjoyment is what draws the audience's interest, pursuing them to follow Mrbeast and his YouTube channel. The fact that Mrbeast had less did not limit how he believes and handles his life, and his job makes everything really worthwhile. And that is all for today's video. What do you think about this video? Do you know Mr. Beast? Have you been his fan? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Before leaving, make sure to leave a like to this video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to get updated on our future content. With that being said, see you in the next one.